The Delta.
Delta
City.
Okay, Sean, you ready? Say unique New York.
Unique New York.
Do the whole thing.
Unique. Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Unique New York. Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
Ross, say Babylon.
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 Okay. My word for you all is giggly.
Iggly.
I said giggly, but Iggly.
Are you joking right now?
That's what you said. Giggly.
Giggly.
Damn.
Giggly.
Giggly.
Say the word pineapple.
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 Oh, man.
One more. Pineapple.
No.
All right. Ross.
Welcome to another episode of the Delta City Podcast.
Podcast.
Where the fountains are pure. And you know what? The hobos, they're not even out there. Everyone has housing, everyone has free range and free emotions. So everyone expresses themselves as truly as who they are.
So there's no hobos.
So there's no hobos. Well, if you
You're
want
a
to be a hobo, you can go express yourself and be a hobo.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we don't really call them that there.
Yeah. We
It's
call
not
them more
really
like
a thing.
hipsters.
Yeah, just hipsters. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what hipsters are.
They're hobos that are homeless.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's an alternative living conditions, you know?
Right.
It's just, you know, they need, you know, they don't need the same framework that everyone else has, you know? That's what hipsters are. They don't go about, yeah, they're nomads, you know? They blaze their own trails.
It's a wonderful place to be.
Yeah, they ignore roads, you know? They ignore doors and roads.
They don't need roads.
They don't need, where we're going, we don't need roads.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, where the beer flows like wine.
But we're your hosts.
Yes, my name's Ross.
I'm Sean.
I'm Chris.
And I'm David.
And we are the Delta City Podcast.
Podcast.
You know, and just to reprise like what the Delta City is, you know, it's basically a reference to RoboCop. If you haven't seen the movie RoboCop, it's a good one.
I've seen it.
Yeah, we've all seen it.
We've all seen it ourselves. We've checked it out, and it takes place in Detroit. It takes place in Detroit, and that's like the area that we're from. We're from that kind of town, and you know what?
From the D.
Yeah. And we're involved in a lot of different projects, a lot of different, you know, avenues of creativity and, you know, music being one of them. We want to do a lot of more content creating, you know. We got
Theater, yeah.
Theater. We come from a theater background.
content and films and
short movies,
right?
Yeah,
TV
films,
shows,
movies, all that stuff.
eventually.
We want to
Obviously,
do it all.
podcasting.
Yep.
Podcasting is the avenue where we'd like to step foot in because we feel like, you know, it's at our fingertips. You can just kind of set it up in your apartment. And
We have a lot to talk about too. Right?
we have a lot to say. We have a
Yeah.
lot to talk about. We're some nice blokes, and
we've been through a lot together, right?
Oh yeah,
We've known each other for a long time.
long time.
Yeah.
Known each other for a long time. We've been to
The whitest house.
the whitest
Yep.
extraordinaire,
Yeah.
Classic hangout
The whitest
spot.
of
the
whites.
classic
Lots
hangout
of
spot.
stories, so stay
There's
tuned.
so many stories about the whitest
Yeah,
estate.
and just so many stories about just shenanigans and
Shenanigans going, fooling around.
Said shenanigans.
We know each other from high school, and ever since then, we've been good buds. We've been good buds.
All right.
We go up north. Oh, good, best buds, good buds.
Yeah.
You know,
Come on,
best
come on,
buds.
best
We'll-
of.
There'll be. This will make us grow. Very
Even,
close
yeah.
and even more better.
absolutely.
This would be awesome. Like,
I didn't think I'd get closer to you guys.
yeah. Can't wait to get closer to you. So, is there any topics we wanted to bring up today? Is there anything we wanted to talk about?
I want to know how Sean feels not having headphones. It sounds so cool.
Yeah, you can
It
hear.
is really cool to hear everybody.
Hear
You
it.
fucking
You get the
asshole.
Joe Rogan mic.
Yeah, but that's how I was telling him earlier. Like, obviously, you see my mic.
Yeah,
I got the professional mic over here. I don't need headphones. Yeah, no.
We're
thank you,
musicians.
Chris.
We got the musicians mic.
I sung a little bit. I played the baritone. I think I'm a little musician too.
Put them down. They don't work.
Yeah, I got these.
No.
My
EB
good old
Games.
iLive TM
His EB Games
gaming
headset.
headphones.
EB games. But, so I'll be next week. I'll be with some headsets.
Good quality
good-
headphones, man. You know it. When you're gaming and you're in there, you're in the zone.
Don't piss me off. They're not fucking big company.
What
They
games
were
do you play
shit.
on?
They were shit on that. That's why I brought them in because Thaddeus and Andrew would always complain about them. They'd be like, "Yeah, dude, we can barely hear you." We're playing. And I'm like, "Dude, I just got you, but I paid like $30 for them."
I got a
You
story.
know what?
So
is it about?
me, David, and Thaddeus were playing PS5 for like
I was
months.
about to tell this story.
Oh,
And
nice.
David was always so quiet on the mic, and me and Thaddeus were like, "What is he saying?" David, can you talk louder?
Yeah, turning my
and it was
volume
for
all the
months.
way
It had
up.
been for like
them
2
to turn
months.
their volume all the way up. Like, what's going on, guys? Like, I don't know what else to do.
And then one day we're complaining about it again. We're like, David, we can't hear you, dude. And then all of a sudden he goes, "Sorry, you can hear me now?" We're like, "Yeah, what'd you do?" He's like, "Sorry, I was wearing backwards for months." He was wearing them backwards for months. He had the mic pointing towards his neck, back of his neck.
Headphones, I wish I had them with
Can you hear
Show
me?
you.
Every
They're
single
there.
day. Every day you put them on backwards.
On both
Should I just
ends,
talk
except
louder?
for a tiny, like, basically invisible L and R on the bottom of them. Otherwise, they look pretty much the same on both sides. They don't have, like, detachable headphones.
Was it the
Okay.
the PlayStation
Oh.
mic?
Normal, like, and the mic is just, I guess,
It's just part
On
of
the-
like.
Oh, it's right
supposed
here?
to be, like, right here.
Yeah.
But instead, it was, like, on the back of my head.
Oh, so you're like left and right, and you're like, I like the cord on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it was? The cord or? Like,
No, they're wireless headphones, too, so
Oh.
there's
but
no
what's the
reason.
chances if you put them on the same way every single
I
time?
feel like sometimes I had to put them on the other way.
I don't know because we can never
That's
hear
like
you
months.
until,
Yeah.
until you
It was
flip
a
them.
long-ass time.
That's
Where I
so
was just
funny.
silent in the group
Wow,
chat.
teamwork.
Oh my gosh.
That affects the squad. You know. You
Yeah.
gotta be able to- Have you played Among Us? You guys get an Among Us
Oh yeah,
craze?
yeah.
That was a little over
We
2020.
I think
That
we
was
were
fun.
all on that, like on a group chat
Yeah,
for
we
a
were
little
playing
bit.
it on our phones.
Yeah, we were all playing on
Throwing
our
out-
phones.
Yeah.
Room links.
That was
in the
fun.
chat.
Yeah, James was really good at it. His little detective.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
that was fun.
talk about tearing friendships apart.
Right.
That shit is horrible. Who you did it knows me. It really shows like
Can't
who's
trust
who's
anyone.
can't
No
trust
one.
anybody. Yeah, and you can tell like who's a good liar and who's not. I'm not a good liar. I can't.
I've never played that like with like over a party mic or anything like that.
Neither have I.
Oh,
No,
no,
'cause I
he-
played on mobile.
Yeah, I've
so.
only played on mobile,
Same.
Oh yeah, with no. So
where
just
you're only
text.
working with
Text.
chat.
Yeah,
with the
it's
text
chat.
chat.
Yeah, we would do it over Discord, and we would always mute the Discord when the match started.
That
and
has to
then
be so much harder.
when
Flying over chat.
live
Yeah.
the chat,
is
it's like,
live.
okay, who did that? Who was it just in the room? It was in the meter, and I saw him go through the and this and that. crazy.
There was a video I saw that they named all their characters like who, what, where, why, or something like that.
That's crazy. That makes it so difficult to
and
actually
he
like
and
just
him. And they're like,
I saw
what, him, where, why, and then
engine.
Who was over there?
who was over there?
Who was in the cafeteria?
Right. Yeah. What went through the hallway?
Jeez, yeah. No, I actually I would like to try on live mic because I feel like I would be I get excited when I play video games.
It'd be easier to mess with people too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm just typing. I kind of had a hard time being trying to get my thoughts.
Sometimes it's hard to type quickly.
And you gotta. Did you have the time limit in that?
Exactly.
In that
you had
room?
the time limit. Yep.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we gotta try. We should do that. We should
That would be fun.
We should stream.
We could do it. We could screen grab it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Is there any other cool video games that are coming out? I know that you showed us that Star Wars one.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that.
Is that PS5?
Yeah. That's gonna
exclusive?
be like an open world Star Wars game. You can fly ships. It looks like, and you can go from planet to planet. And
is it like full RPG, or is it just kind of like story?
It looks like an RPG.
It looks like it. Yeah.
Or is it kind of like the Jedi Fallen Order?
I feel like it's more of an RPG than that one.
Okay.
It's more of an open world, explorable. Even though the recent one that just came out, Jedi Survivor,
which I wanted to ask you about too. Yeah,
that one was a huge improvement from the first. It feels like even more of like a open world, like more to explore, and the combat's improved a lot.
Yeah, the first one was really good.
Yeah,
a couple different lightsaber techniques, like stances.
Oh,
sweet,
really
cool.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Yeah, I still need to borrow that from you.
Feel free to borrow it whenever.
Yeah.
I still think they need the Star Wars game. Like I was saying, like you create your own character. You can be a Jedi, or you have
or a bounty
like
hunter,
Han Solo,
right.
or
or a drug smuggler.
Yeah,
like
smuggler,
you can just be whatever you
bounty
want,
hunter.
and
Yeah.
customize
Go
your
through
character.
the checks and balances. You could be.
I agree.
You should be a delivery driver.
Kind of had that for a while. They had an MMO. I'm not sure if it's still running. It was called Star Wars Galaxies. It had 10 different species you could choose from. I think 14 different classes, like smuggler, like droid technician. It was 2005. I think if it's still running, I don't know if it is, but
wasn't it Knights of Republic kind of like that? Do you remember that game?
I never played that one, but I've heard it was
original
great.
Xbox.
Not really.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
My roommate Luke would play that, and he was
that was awesome
he was,
game.
He was raving about it. He was like, "I love this game. Like, I know it's older, and
I think they're remaking it,
but it's
I heard they were. Yeah, that was a great game.
Excited.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think they need I love that. I mean, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I know you guys are too, but that Old Republic. I think they should make more content about the Old Republic.
I'm more of a Harry Potter nerd than I am a Star Wars nerd, but I love Star Wars and I love the.
I'm with
same.
you.
I love Harry Potter.
I know more about Harry Potter than I do the Star Wars lore, but I've seen all the Star Wars and I like
video
them.
game subject. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy was awesome as well.
Yeah,
it was a sweet open world. It was just awesome because I remember
Still
playing
waiting to play that.
I think it was the second Chamber of Secrets game. That was the one that I had.
Same.
And that was so much fun. Just
I think that's the one I had for
Hogwarts and-
PS1. I think I had the PS1.
Was
That's
that
the first
Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah.
I think that was on PS1.
Yeah,
PS1,
that's what I had.
because
I think I might have had that one too, honestly.
yeah.
That one was good.
So-
Chamber of
Chamber of
Secrets
Secrets
was
was
the one that
PlayStation 2,
stuck
yeah.
out in my mind. Back then, it was just so much fun.
Yeah, I remember Azkaban. I remember having that for PS2.
Ooh.
That was the one where it kind of started getting dark.
Yeah.
Even though the second one was kind of dark with the snake and stuff, and kind of like murder mystery almost, and
the second one with the blood on the walls.
Yeah,
that's
that
wild.
scared me as a
That
kid.
was wild.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that was-
going to the bathroom into the sewers, and
Yeah.
everything, and,
And
the
Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle.
No.
Yeah, you first saw her.
Crazy.
No, I love it all. I love all the lore. Honestly, yeah, it's so awesome. The Harry
you,
Potter, Star Wars.
Hear that they're remaking the books as a TV show.
Is there a
Right.
series?
Yeah, so one
with
season
different
for
actors.
each. Yeah, with
with
new
different
actors.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know how I feel
Kid-friendly.
about that.
No, I know.
I
I think
know.
it gives it a chance to be more
Why do they keep
authentic to the
remaking
books.
everything?
I know, it hasn't even been when did the last Harry Potter.
The last one was out?
Not like Fantastic Beasts, but
Probably
the
like
last
2012, 2013.
Yeah.
yeah, around there. So
They're going to
like
repeat
barely
Harry
10
Potter. There's going to be a
years.
new Harry Potter. No
yeah,
way.
there's
No,
no
they're making a
reason to
mistake.
remake it this
Yeah, you
soon.
can't do that for like another
30 years,
30
bro,
years.
literally.
Same
Like,
with
give it some time.
Same with where
Where-
like Star Wars went wrong. I think it's it's like you shouldn't like try to go like where do like the Knights of
time
the
to
Old
breathe.
Republic. Yeah, give it time
Or
to
like,
breathe. And
Daniel Radcliffe could play Dumbledore or something. You know, or Sirius Black.
Who's going to play Harry Potter?
Some 12-year-old.
No,
some-
I don't
what
think
about-
any casting.
Will from
But
Stranger
did you
Things.
see that the Avatar casting?
yeah, I did.
Yeah, they
Pretty-
released their
Pretty good.
images
He
of them
he
in their
looked just like him.
costume.
Yeah,
I think
they look
it looks
dope.
pretty good.
They look
dope.
really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look spot on. You know,
Yeah.
they look spot on.
I
And
only saw
I
a
never
picture
saw
of it.
I never saw the movie, the M Night Shyamalan.
Terrible. You
It
don't
was
need to see it.
horrible.
I know.
Yeah.
I heard
you
it
know
was
what?
bad.
The only it would have been better if the Fire Nation didn't need to have like fire
agree.
ignited.
Exactly.
They need like everyone. I get it. Everyone else needs to have their element like available to them in order to use it. But it's like it's everywhere. Like air is everywhere.
But,
Earth is everywhere.
yeah.
And water.
And in the
everywhere.
show, they didn't need fire. Like, so just
No, they
keep it
produced
in the
it.
movie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, so in
Yeah,
the
with
movie
the-
they had to have fire around
They
them
had to have
build
fire
the
Yeah,
around
build?
them
so, like,
at all times.
How powerful
Yeah.
can you be if you're a water
Jesus.
tribe and just go, all your fire's out? Like that was so.
Unless
that
you're
was
California
that
or-
was yeah.
And yeah, it
Canada
was just
right
like
now.
whitewashed AF.
I feel like
That too,
similar to
yeah.
what I said with Harry Potter. This will be a TV show, and they'll give it more chance to be a little bit more accurate. And
Yeah.
like when you're trying to fit,
Right.
I don't
I
even
do
know.
agree with that.
Since I never saw the movie, I don't know how much it covers from like the Avatar
bet you-
storyline.
Yeah, it's
it
not
took
much.
So
Yeah.
long for it to develop or whatever, and they probably already filmed the first book or whatever, and they had to maybe like test it a bunch of times because they for a thing to be that because I feel like the budget or whatever like would have to be almost near like Game of Thrones level if you're gonna have to if you want to do it in an epic way. You know?
I think they are putting that much money
And-
into.
yeah.
They're investing because I mean they know it's such a beloved property that they're
Yeah.
willing to invest in it.
The one thing though is that their creators during 2020 they split off from the project,
Yeah,
and
that's
they
true.
never disclosed like the reason, and maybe they shouldn't, but obviously but.
Well, so the
Maybe
creator.
maybe I've benefit of the doubt. Maybe they were just like, I'm not going to deal with the show running kind of bullshit that I did for the. I mean, I'm sure the cartoon was like enough to but they put their mark onto it. They put their
They have.
whatever,
They're
casting and this
making
and that.
movies of adult Aang.
That's what I was gonna say. So, like the creators,
Animated.
they wanted
Animated.
to just make like their. I think like they
Yeah.
stepped away because they actually just wanted to make like
They
other
stick
content.
to their animation.
Like they wanted to make animation.
I
Yeah.
don't want to say tell the same story.
So I think
again.
you're right. Like I think we're both kind of right. Like they put in their 2 cents
Yeah.
because they're like, yeah, this is how we want it to be. Like
we're
this
moving
is
on.
how our
Characters and
vision.
shit, yeah.
We're
But
moving
then
on.
we don't
got
want
more
to do
tell.
like the film. Yeah, we don't want to be involved in it. Like
Right.
heavily involved. We want to do our own stuff still.
Yeah, that makes sense. To
That
me.
could. I hope
too.
that's that way. Like that would
Me
be.
too.
You know,
Yeah,
We have a movie segment.
we do every week.
So
movie
every
segment.
week we pick a movie
That's right.
for all of us to watch.
Because we all love movies.
And
whether
this
it's
week,
something that we all haven't seen or one of us haven't seen, and
Or we just
want
really
to
wanna see it
and talk
again.
about it on the pod. What movie? So Ross last week picked The Men Who
Ross
Stare
did.
at Goats,
yeah, he told us that he thinks this would be a great movie for us to watch.
and he said it was a Coen Brothers movie, which I don't think it is.
It's not.
no, it is not a Coen
Oh,
Brothers
shit.
movie.
And we all watched it except for Ross.
hey,
He
now let me
forgot.
explain.
Explain.
Explain yourself.
Explain yourself. I had a busy week.
Yeah, me too.
There was a lot going on. Okay, I had work going on. I just, you know what? Honestly, it just slipped my mind. Slip of the mind, slip of the way. I forgot it. And you know what? Hey, people make mistakes.
Well, you made a mistake
make
and
mistakes.
you missed out
Have
because
you
I
seen the
thought
movie
it was
before?
a really good movie.
I enjoyed it a lot. It
I
was-
really,
still gonna
I
talk
really
about
liked
it.
it. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Thoroughly
'cause I
enjoyed
really
it.
liked
Ross
it.
still has
I'm
to
gonna
watch
watch it.
it.
I'm gonna watch it, and then I'll put my 2 cents in.
Next episode.
For 20 seconds, and then
We'll give
move
you
on
a
to the
30
next
second.
one. Yeah, a little
Spiel.
blurb. Yeah,
Dude, the casting was,
I was so-
sick.
I was so
Dude,
surprised who
so
was in
many
it.
people in it.
George Clooney, Jeff Bridges, Ewan McGregor.
Yep.
Kevin Spacey, who isn't really. I can't really get too excited when I see him in a movie anymore. But I mean,
he was still good.
Still
actor,
good actor.
Yeah.
He's always so good at playing a
now.
dick.
Yeah, exactly.
He's always a dick.
Yeah.
Which
his
I
face
guess he
is
is
more
a
of a
dick.
dick.
Yeah,
in real
he
life,
is.
huh?
And then like Nick Offerman too.
Nick
Ron
Offerman?
Swanson. He's like one of the
And
side dudes.
the guy in Barry.
From Barry,
Yeah.
Fuchs from Barry.
Oh, Fuchs. I love that.
Another one
Fuchs.
of the side
Wow.
dudes.
Yeah, I
so
love
there's
that
a
guy.
great cast in
Great
this
casting.
movie.
What's the second lead to George Clooney? What's his name again?
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff.
No,
the
not
dude.
Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges.
Ewan
Oh,
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious the entire time they're calling themselves Jedi Warriors.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you have fucking George Clooney exploring what it means to be a Jedi to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
That
not
was a nice
expecting
little,
that
like-
whole.
I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, for
such
sure.
a cool creative story about
And
the
it's
whole
based off a
Jedi
book.
and have him psychic powers. Is it based on a book?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like based off a book off the same name, I guess.
Is this some? Does it? I just guess because I haven't seen it. But does it have anything to do with like MK Ultra kind of?
Yes.
Kind
Yes.
of
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
Those types
okay,
of
mind
government programs where they're trying to dig deeper into the human mind to see what type of abilities they can unlock.
control. Yeah. Okay. And how did it play out? Did they?
Well,
Did
I
they
mean, at the end, not to spoil, but I mean,
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we can
Well, I
spoil
mean,
it.
I mean, I'll
even-
watch it again.
they do have powers.
Yeah.
And,
At least, I mean,
they think
Nobody-
they have powers, or they
no, they do. I mean,
They have like psychic powers.
Yeah.
Where they
They
stare at a
unlock-
they
goat,
can stare
They-
at a goat and kill it.
stop its heart.
Oh shit!
And
Yeah, so
they
like
can like
walls.
think of.
And yeah, walk through walls, yeah.
Wasn't like they could George Clooney's character? He could just like think of people and where they're at.
Yeah, he can like do that thing that
what is it
11 can
called?
do from Stranger
Remote
Things.
viewing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like kind of like look
They
at a
can
picture
see
from
through-
someone and like figure out where in the world they are.
That's real. I think that's real.
yeah, I think that's
That's-
yeah.
I feel like there's contract government
that's
people that.
real?
I think that's real. Yeah.
No,
But-
yeah,
I would
there's
love a
it's called
job like
remote
that.
viewing. I don't
Just like
know.
look at a photo and be like, yeah, they're in the McDonald's bathroom right now.
Oh god.
I-75.
They feel
South.
their energy.
What's the last
through
thing you wanted to see?
Everything's
Remote
connected.
smelling.
Oh,
Oh god.
you'd be like, oh, no, I'm out of there. I'm out. I can't go in.
Remote smelling.
I can't go in. He's taking a deuce right now.
He's in a mustard
Did you
factory.
find anything? What is he doing? He's taking a shit.
He's like,
He's eating tuna fish.
he's fapping right now.
And the movie was also fucking hilarious,
Yeah,
dude.
it
I was
was. Oh, it
dying
was.
laughing so many times.
Yeah.
Like
George
I'm trying to think of
Clooney's
a part like the
and even McGregor's whole like
I was
dynamic together. Oh, sorry.
it's okay.
Sorry, Chris.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, I just thought the two of them were hilarious together. Like that one scene where George Clooney was trying to get Ewan McGregor to attack him, like come
Choke him.
or whatever, and then he's like, "I'm going to stop you with my mind," and then he just fakes him out and ends up like
Some
twisting him around his back or
jitsu type
whatever.
move
Yeah,
on
yeah.
him.
He like tells him, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to stop you with my mind."
The part I was thinking of too is when they're in the desert for the first night, and the whole cone thing didn't work,
the
and then they
solar
went to
energy.
bed, and then he wakes up and he doesn't see George Clooney anywhere, and he's like, Len! He was running, and he's like, where the fuck are you, Len? And George Clooney's like, I'm right here. He's on top of the car, like stretching. He thought he left him in the middle of the desert. Len!
No, it's interesting. That George Clooney, because it was his. It was actually like him and his friend's production studio. I think that produced it. That movie. Yeah, and then I forget the director, but yeah, very cool. Something that I kind of
Started out in-
something that we want to do. As well as
It started out in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
yeah,
I thought that was great.
That was really cool too.
Where the
Yeah.
place started.
Yeah,
It was in
The
Ann
place
Arbor.
where he like I keep forgetting his character's name.
Ewan McGregor's.
Yeah, what's his
Yeah.
character's name?
He was a reporter and
In Michigan, Ann Arbor.
Yeah,
Which is cool.
Interesting.
I like the quote too. I wrote it down. It was like their greatness is their strengths.
during
They
Jeff
become
Bridges'
like
vision.
They become like Jeff Bridges, his character is like the lead of like the psych department of the army.
Basically, like
and
the dude.
he basically turns them in like all his training. They're basically just become like hippie soldiers.
Okay,
He's just
And
like
they
the dude.
He's just
they dance and they they grow their hair out and their beards out.
Vietnam guys.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
It's so fun. It's so funny, but it's
And
like
the only thing I didn't like is that I thought it was a little too short. I feel like they could have gone a little
Yeah,
longer
it was only
with
like
it.
93 minutes.
Yeah, they could have. I feel like they could have added some more stuff. I don't know. I just
shorter movie.
But I like that genre. Like, I love those genres where it's like there's a voiceover narrator, and how it goes back in time and shows everything, like a kind of like a little time lapse, like like Forrest Gump.
That's kind of like
and
Clooney's style, almost. Like you see a few of his movies that he's in. Yeah, like
I love
wonder
those
if
movies. This is my favorite movies when you just see the whole like the character
Yeah.
growing up or from the past.
No, I agree.
Those are
Brother
always
Where
my favorite.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? I mean, it kind of plays with time. It kind of starts in the middle of the story, and you don't really know about his past too much. 'Cause George Clooney's in it too, and yeah, those are his movies, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're kind of like and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I'm not going to spoil too much, but the whole thing is that they escape from prison. It's the first thing you see. They're in prison and they escape, and then they're on the run.
I haven't seen that. That's the same director as the.
That's Coen Brothers. That is
Coen
that is
Brothers,
like
yeah.
for sure.
That's and they did the Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski. They did a lot of. He did a lot of others. They did a lot of other stuff too. I was surprised. I didn't know it was them.
They did that Netflix little shorts, Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Ballard. That was a good one.
Yeah, those are the little shorts.
Yeah,
the
little
guy that
shorts.
was mining for gold.
Oh my
The
gosh.
guy, and I forgot, but it was like a weird. It was like
No,
a
it was
wild
weird.
one.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Even the Buster Scruggs one where it's what's his face from Holes.
Yeah, that's he's in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's Delmer.
Yeah,
or
Delmer.
something.
Yeah. Whatever that actor's name. He's an interesting actor. He's always good.
She run off. RUNNOFT.
No Country for Old Men.
That's a good one too.
I've seen
That's a
that one.
classic.
I haven't seen it.
Fargo.
Freaking one.
Fargo's
that's a
great.
good one.
Yeah, so we need to discuss.
Bad Santa.
Oh,
They did Bad
it's a
Santa.
classic.
Yeah. So yeah, we should
Wow.
discuss what movie we want to watch
Yeah,
next,
for
or
next.
like what kind of. Let's start with like. I know we were thinking about Idiocracy because Sean just watched
Yeah,
that. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
It's been
I've
like
seen bits and pieces.
a
I'm just
while
trying to
since
think.
I've seen
Maybe is that what genre do you want to go into this time? Like I think a comedy would
Well,
be.
this
nice.
is like comedy.
a
This is
comedy.
like
Straight up
straight
comedy.
like
This is like
comedy.
comedy cult film. That'd be
comedy
dystopian.
cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, dystopian.
But so
We want
let's pick our movie.
for
I think
next
for
time.
next week. I think I'm down for Idiocracy.
Cool.
'cause I haven't seen it.
It's been a long
I
time since
think-
I've seen it.
Yeah, same.
I'll just do a quick introduction. It's just a goofy, crazy, like dystopian like movie, starring
Early 2000s.
starring Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Created by Mike Judge.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Luke,
Mike
you
Judge.
did
know that.
you know.
King of the Hill?
Wow,
It's-
Luke. I love the movie.
Wow.
It's a Mike Judge movie.
Yeah, it's really good, and I feel like this one kind of ties in as well with just like how it's funny. It's a good one. Yeah, watch it.
Cool. So
talk
next
about
week
it.
we'll be watching
We'll
Idiocracy.
we'll talk about Idiocracy.
I want to talk about it now.
Get out.
But we're not going to talk about it.
Wait, you've
Well,
seen
we were
it?
supposed to
Get
talk
out, I'm
about
begging
Mr.
for it.
Oh,
long
you've seen
time
it
ago.
before? And
A
you've
long
seen it
time
before?
ago.
Oh, I'm the
I haven't seen
one
it since,
that
like,
hasn't
10
seen it.
years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
it's been a
Let's
long.
do it.
Yeah.
I've seen the first 20 minutes. I haven't seen the whole.
All right, Idiocracy.
Next week.
It's just funny.
But yeah,
it's
like-
just
to,
funny. We're going to talk about it next week, but it's just funny, like how relatable.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, and we'll discuss that more. I do want to like bring up too, like, what's just the movie thing, like, because I want to talk, like, what is your guys' like favorite? Because you brought this up, your favorite type of movie is that kind of like
I love that, yeah. Just
going-
timeline.
kind of like historical, maybe. Like, what are your
Not
guys
really,
like?
not really historical, but just like
Yeah.
a timeline of a person. Like either like they started, their character's young, and you see them grow up, and they still have just a crazy journey. Like,
Yeah, and it shows
I like a
it shows
good
like they're
journey. I
yeah.
like a
like-
good journey.
like I'm talking about like Forrest Gump style.
Yeah, no,
like,
I get you.
like,
Yeah.
type
Okay.
shit.
So what's
I'm
your
trying to
guys'
think of some other movies that are like that. I don't know, like Big Fish.
Big Fish.
What's his name is in?
Yeah, Ewan McGregor. Yeah,
That's a great movie.
I'm trying to think of like, are we
one of
talking
my
like
favorites.
structurally?
So yeah, like
or,
what's your favorite kind of
My
like structured
favorite
like film,
flavor
or,
of
like,
movie?
Maybe like even because directors have their own kind of styles. Like I was gonna say, I know like
I love Tarantino.
Tarantino, or like Wes Anderson.
I love a good blend. I'm a big variety kind of guy. I like a lot of variety. I like good comedy, good jokes. I love a lot of action here and there when
I like
necessary.
all different things. I'm just saying, like,
I like Rush
it's not
Hour.
necessarily my favorite, but if a movie's like that, like I was talking about, I'm already gonna love it.
Yeah.
Like,
I love
automatically.
I love funny and kind of actiony. Like, you ever see Rush Hour?
Yeah, Rush Hour, great.
He's like,
I've seen all of them. Yeah.
which one of you kicked me?
Right.
He's got 7 dudes.
Yeah.
He doesn't even see which foot came out.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit was so funny.
I love the
best.
bloopers in those movies. Too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
always look like they're having a great
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
They should bring bloopers back to movies.
Totally.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
I'm sad they took those
Yeah,
away
like
for
Marvel
some
movies,
reason.
that'd be
Yeah.
hilarious to see.
Rush
that.
Hour was
for that.
always on cable TV as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you had
Yeah.
Comcast.
Always, yeah.
It's always on Rush.
That's
Rush
how we
Hour.
all know about it.
And the second one was always on.
Yep.
And the third one.
There's a stunt that he does in the first one, Jackie Chan, right? And the stunt master, other than Tom Cruise, is now kind of taking on the reins of
he's
like
nuts.
stunt.
He
He's
is insane.
Nuts, yeah.
jumping off buildings.
Have you guys seen the new Top Gun?
Yeah,
No, not
I
yet.
actually just watched it on Father's Day.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Was it
Pretty
good?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
heard it
pretty
was really good.
Who were the enemies?
Some guys that
Airplanes.
were.
No, I'm just
I just
joking.
remember the. I just remember
Rick
the
talking about how
the
they, like,
mountain.
they don't have.
I forgot. Or was it the
enemies.
Chinese?
They don't like.
I
They
think it
don't
was the
name
Chinese
them. They
in
don't
this
name
movie.
them.
What?
They don't name them.
They don't name.
They don't
Variation?
give you a name. Yeah,
They just have an issue. They have this like.
It was
one
the
monkey
air.
where they got-
just because of like the political climate and stuff. They
for
can't.
sure. Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
thought was
Yeah,
funny.
they don't want to make enemies out of anybody.
Well, yeah, no,
Right,
exactly.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
Well, because it's interesting because I'll say a little conspiracy here, but like the
all about
military,
tinfoil
the
hat,
military does fund Hollywood, and the military does
Propaganda.
propaganda. Like they want a certain story to be told
Oh,
for
yeah.
the movies that
If
are
there's
put
any-
out. So any movie
for
that's
sure.
being like made about any military,
Yeah. Have you seen Olympus Has Fallen?
Oh yeah.
yeah, like they kind of
Oh, yeah.
anything like that.
Have I?
We always have to be the heroes.
Or
at
like
the end. Always have to be
American
the-
Sniper.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
I
that's a
like
pure,
that movie. That's
that
a good
is
movie.
Pure
Though.
propaganda.
Yeah,
It is,
exactly.
but I like
It's
it.
a solid. I
It's
like,
a good- I know.
Bradley
It's
Cooper.
not-
No, right?
I like
makes me
Bradley
wanna
Cooper.
shoot
I like
shit.
Bradley
But, like,
Cooper, but
It's
straight.
very
Sign me up.
pro-military.
No, exactly. And most of the movies,
Black
so
Hawk
like,
Down.
yeah, exactly. Any
Black
of
Hawk
those
Down, I saw
movies,
that one.
all were passed by the U.S. military. Like, and
What's the one
and
where
that's
they
the thing.
killed Bin
Hollywood's
Laden?
able to use their like,
Is that Black Hawk Down? No.
Which
Which
one?
one did they kill Bin Laden? Isn't there a movie
That's
where
real
they?
life.
yeah,
No,
no, but that's
there's a
there's a movie
documentary about that
No,
one.
you're right with Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was it called?
SEAL Team 6?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
That's
it's something like
the
that.
Team that killed
Team
them,
6,
but,
yeah.
like, I
It's
think
a
that's-
movie, Ross.
They
I think
made
it
a
is.
couple
It wasn't real.
movies or TV shows about
was
it.
made
Yeah,
up, dude.
they did. Yeah,
Based on a true story.
yeah.
A crazy movie that I just watched some recently. It was with Zac Efron, and it was like surprisingly anti-war. It was called
High School Musical.
The world's greatest beer run.
Yeah,
that was a
one.
good
Oh,
movie.
That was really
It's
good.
on
I
Apple
heard about
TV.
that.
It was
It's on
really
Apple
good.
TV. It's really
Apparently,
good.
it's based
Okay.
on a true story
Yeah.
of this dude growing up in the Vietnam War. American dude, Zac Efron, and his
just wants
friends are
to
getting
bring
shipped off
beer to his friends during the
Vietnam,
war.
and he wants to like give them a treat of like have a beer with them while they're off serving for their country.
All right.
And I was like, I thought this was just gonna be a comedy, but it like really digs into like the
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
the
that was
issues with the Vietnam
Okay.
War, and like
Nice.
he was very pro-military at the beginning of the movie, but like after traveling the country and seeing what's actually
He's
going
telling
on,
the whole thing now.
yeah.
He's telling
That's
the whole
fine. I mean,
thing
yeah.
now.
But
No,
it's
we
good.
could
You
we
guys
could
should
watch
definitely
that
see it.
one
You
too.
guys should definitely see
well,
that.
yeah, that's on my watch list for sure.
I was really
David,
surprised
like
by
I
it.
was gonna. What's your favorite type of movie?
I was
didn't get
really
you.
trying to think of that, like
Yeah.
structure-wise,
Structure-wise,
I really
director,
agree
whatever.
with like, well, yeah, Wes Anderson, Quentin Tarantino, like my two favorite ones
Nice.
that stood out. James Cameron has been really
Yeah.
impressive, throughout all of his, he's made the Avatar movies, the Terminator movies, Titanic.
Yeah.
Yep. What's his name was in
Oh, you made a
from
Terminator
the Avatar
movies?
was in
I need to see those.
Men Who See Goats.
You've never seen
Stare at
Terminator?
Goats?
I've never seen Terminator. No.
The Men Who
Oh.
Stare at Goats, the bad guy in
that down.
Avatar. He was in it.
The bad guy in Avatar
He was like he's the general guy in the beginning who runs through the
cool
wall.
hippie general.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. That is him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
I caught that. Yeah.
Nice.
But as far as structure-wise, I mean, I agree with what Chris says. With like Forrest Gump, that type of timeline movie where you're visiting events, I really like that.
Yeah,
dude, I like everything. Comedy. I like old cheesy horror movies.
I just love movies. I guess my favorite like genre would have to be like a sci-fi or fantasy.
Nice,
but I love anything. I'll watch anything. Yeah,
I love it, guys.
I got Star Wars.
Yeah,
I love a realistic world with like
Star Wars games coming out,
like kind of like fantasy kind of extremities. You know, like I guess Men of Stereo. I haven't seen it yet, but Men of Stereo or Wilfred, the show Wilfred is like where there's shit kind of going on.
Great
where
show.
you need to like you don't like is he dead? Is he not dead? Like this. Like I like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
just like a mystery,
right?
Kind of like and then with a good plot twist.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I like.
That's why I like good horror movies that have a good plot twist.
Yes.
At the end. Those are the best.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
Window?
Secret Window?
Secret Window.
Is that with
with
Johnny Depp?
Yeah, Johnny Depp. Yeah, we did watch. We watched
that. I think we watched it with Whitus.
Yeah, with Whitus.
Oh, really?
I think we did. The three of us.
Have you seen it?
I don't think I was there. No, I haven't seen it.
No, I think it was the three of us.
I think it was
that
the three
was
of us.
Crazy movie.
That
great.
movie's awesome. Yeah,
I'll
we
go
should
watch it.
save it for another time.
Yeah,
I really want to
we'll
talk
say
about
that.
it.
Yeah, we'll
it's
say
a good
that.
one.
Because I want to rewatch that movie for
Yeah.
sure. That was kind of crazy.
We'll put that on the list.
I kind of agree with like that's my kind of is. I love all kind of movies, but the psychological like kind of thriller or like Inception kind of like
anything with a twist at the end.
Dude,
Yeah,
I watched Inception for the first time recently.
You don't like it?
It was Inception. It was good. It just like the way it started. It felt like I started in the middle of the movie.
Yeah,
the way it started.
It's
like I was playing catch up until the very end. I was like, oh, now I get it.
And I kind of like
end.
that. Like,
you like that?
Yeah, I like that.
I was just so confused for the whole movie, and at the very end, I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah. He's got.
Wish I knew that the whole time. What the fuck they were talking about?
Did he do Interstellar?
He did.
Yeah.
Nolan.
Christopher Nolan did Interstellar.
I haven't
seen
that.
Great movie.
Interesting.
That's a
he
great
did
answer.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
Right?
which
to
I
see
can't
that.
wait. Oh,
That's a 3-hour long movie.
Yeah.
3 hour and 10 minutes.
Dude, I'm gonna
Oppenheimer's
be in there the
guy
whole time. I'm gonna be like,
The guy who famously said, "I have become Death Destroyer of Worlds."
yeah, no, the guy that made the nuke. Or,
Cillian Murphy from
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah,
The
I love
Scarecrow.
that.
Blinders.
Hell yeah.
I love that dude.
the Scarecrow.
I have Peaky Blinders. Have you guys seen Peaky Blinders?
I love
Yes.
it. Yeah.
No,
You have it?
That's so good.
I tried a couple times. I just couldn't get past a couple episodes.
Okay,
but
after the third episode is when it gets really good, bro.
Dude,
it's
Sean
really
couldn't even get past 2 episodes.
I was
of
gonna
Trailer
say
Park Boys.
it's like me, but I got through Trailer Park Boys. I've been watched Trailer
All
Park
right,
Boys.
enough movie talk.
Listen to Asking for a Ride.
I've been
by-
listening to it, but
yeah.
I re-listened to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've
For a
listened.
ride by
White
the
Reaper.
album? Yes.
White Reaper.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I posted the one
Pages?
song on my story, Pages.
I thought that one sounded a lot like Weezer.
That to me, that's funny you say that because to me it sounded like a late Ramones song. The beginning of it, like
yeah, I can see
like
that
Danny
too.
Says. No,
Yep.
like the beginning of it. It sounded like Danny Says. You know, like.
You know what I noticed about that music video is he's holding a an
I
acoustic
think that's
guitar.
a Ramones original. I don't know if they covered that or
What?
Danny Says. The Ramones song that the
Yeah,
Pages
I'm
reminds
sure.
me of. If you were listening,
The Pages. I know. I've listened to that song many times. I'm just saying that I've noticed the music video. He's sitting down and
Pages?
he has the Pages
Okay.
music video. He's got a Sunburst acoustic guitar. He's sitting down and he's playing his acoustic guitar, right? And then he stands up and then he walks over to his band, right? And then he's holding a Les Paul Jr., which to me means that if you've seen Good Riddance by Green Day, the music video, he's sitting down
and that's what
he has a
guitar
an
Billy
acoustic-
Joe uses a lot now, right? Is the
and
Junior.
Billy Joe has a signature, Les Paul Jr. It's reverse colors, but I don't know what the connection is really, other than I think he's a Billy Joe Armstrong fan,
over there.
and he just like wanted to flash that out. I don't know. I just noticed that.
I feel
That's
like
cool.
this album was. I mean, they've always had this like harder, like '80s rock
Hard
influence.
rock?
You know, like
Yeah.
like
Not always.
A lot of riffage going on in the first few songs.
They're world's most greatest American band that got really like 80s sounding to me. And I love it. It's a great album.
They have a lot of the pop influence too, but I mean, they've always. I feel like they've always had like that harder, like 80s rock influence.
What is the name of that song? Pink something? Pink
Slip or
Pink Slip? I think it's called. I'll look it up.
Yeah, Pink Slip.
Just so it's congruent here.
Yeah, it's Pink
I will
Slip.
never forget their first EP,
that
though.
Song is
oh
a great
my
song.
gosh. When I heard their first EP, because I was already in love with all that scene of music. I mean, we were like...
Burger Records kind of vibe.
That Cali surf punk stuff. And then they came like a year or two later than everyone else, but they were like instantly from that EP. Like, I looked at them as like, oh, they're gods, just like all the other guys.
Yeah.
Like, that EP was so good. And then...
I have it on vinyl over there.
The EP?
I think so.
White
I think it's
Reaper
the first one, yeah.
Self-titled EP, yeah. And
That's
then
so
they
cool.
came out with, I forgot what the second album was called, but has like "Make Me Want to Die" on it.
Yeah.
That was freaking
that one
great.
is
Yeah, the white
That
cover.
was like it was like the same
Or the-
vibe as the first EP. It's just like a little more better
It's called
produced.
White
and stuff.
Reaper does it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more better produced than the first one, but
Yeah.
the same kind of vibe. And then they got to very 80s like.
But then he cut his hair. He got a whole new look. They all Les Pauls and shit.
Dude, I kind of miss on the new album that we're talking about. I forgot what is it called.
Asking for a Ride.
I just miss the synth. On
Yeah,
there.
I
There wasn't
thought
a lot
the
of
last-
synth, and that's what they were like.
Listen to Heaven or Not, that song.
Yeah.
That one.
I'm just talking about like every song had like a cool ass catchy synth part.
I can't play.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
But you know what?
Please don't do it.
Yeah.
It's like there's some synth in that one.
I
I don't know.
I really
It was
enjoyed
good,
it.
but I only really like would save one or two tracks on it. I think it wasn't like a repeat album for me too much.
It's growing on me the more I listen to it. Like the
Yeah.
first when
Albums
it came
do
out
that.
like,
Maybe
back in
that's the deal
January, I
for me.
listened to it when it came out, and I was like, all right, this is okay. I mean, I saved a couple tracks, but and this was the case with the last album too. You Deserve Love. I thought it was just okay when it first came out, but the more I listened to it,
that album
album-
was good too.
yeah,
my
That
favorite band.
that happened to me the first time I listened to that album. Was like
I thought it was okay,
And
but
then
the
it grew
more
on
I
me,
listen to
yeah.
it, the more I'm liking
It
it.
definitely
And
grew
this
on me
is
a
tearing
lot.
out the case with Asking for a Ride. too.
Yeah. And it happens to Weezer too, like in the beginning.
yeah.
Like they came out with their first album and it was a huge hit. I think was it the Blue album that was their first album? With
Was it Blue or Pinkerton?
Pinkerton is the second album.
Okay,
So when you
Blue
get-
is the first album
Blue is the first
I think
album.
I think that's right.
I
Yeah.
think that's right.
Yeah.
in the garage.
Let's fact check here.
Yeah.
That's my favorite album from
Weezer-
Weezer.
Blue album?
This is the one I grew up with listening to on repeat.
I think I like. No, it's either Blue or Pinkerton, but
Pinkerton it came out. There's this. I know it came out after.
for my
What about-
favorite.
Oh, yeah. They're
Hurley.
great albums. So that happened to Weezer though. So they came out with the Blue album. Let me double check. Yeah, Blue album first, and that was in '94, and it
okay.
blew up. And it has
Green
My
album
Name
was
is Jonas, Buddy Holly, and Say It Ain't So.
Which
is on
one
the
was
first album.
Beverly Hills on?
Beverly Hills is on their third album,
Green.
the
Island,
Green album.
with Island in the Sun.
Yeah.
Island, yep.
So they came out with Pinkerton as like their their sophomore album. They say, and the sophomore album for any band is, I think, a really important album because
Yeah.
you have a statement. You made
Right.
like your thing, you did your tour, and then that second album.
Got to
has
make
to
sure
hit.
you're not a
Has to
one-hit
hit.
wonder.
Right.
Yeah, and it didn't hit for them at all. There's not one.
That's like
Banger
Sean, my
that-
friend Sean. That's
Yeah.
his favorite album.
So they came out
From
with the Green
Weezer, at
album,
least.
and then everyone started loving the Pinkerton album because it's just
Green
like
album
a
was
weird,
very weird.
because Green album's a little weird, and it starts getting.
That happens a
poppy.
lot. You
Well,
always
was
like
Pork
the
and-
last one.
was
more
Pork
than
and
the
Beans
newest
on Red?
one, and then when a new one comes
I
out, you
think
like
so,
the last
yes.
one again.
And then Make Believe. Make Believe, the album Make Believe has Beverly Hills on it, and Perfect Situation was
Perfect
another great
Situation.
song.
Oh, yeah.
Which one was their last good album before they stopped? Before they started doing all this?
I liked the White album.
I the White album's good.
Yeah.
I liked Hurley.
Hurley was good. Yeah.
Hurley was the last.
Yeah,
good
but
one.
Yeah.
that's older. That they've put out a lot of albums recently.
Yeah, they've been doing like too
Like the
much.
Van Weezer. the season
the
ones.
season
I
ones.
stopped listening to
Yeah.
those.
Yeah,
They released like a EP for every season.
they did. So it's like
just weird.
spring, summer, autumn. Did they do? They didn't even do winter.
Yeah,
I feel like bands get in this weird phase when they get older. If they start producing so much music, it's like
They have a.
it's like they might as well not put any music out because they're not paying attention to it because they're putting so much out too much, and they're like,
Yeah. Yeah,
it's not like
not as important.
thoughtful music. I feel like too.
It's not as like.
I don't mean to hate on your. That's your favorite band.
What? Well, Green Day did the same thing.
No, that's what I was
Ringo
going to say.
Starr.
Green Day.
But
sad.
But
Yeah.
they're
Streetlight's my favorite band.
They
do
did
this
it in
cover
like
albums and
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is, they're becoming
Pop
a parody
albums
of themselves, is what it is.
That's-
Like they're kind of
yeah,
like
exactly.
because Rivers Cuomo has a thing as an interview saying he's like I've cracked like I've figured out how to write a pop song. You know, I figured out like a formula to write.
Yeah.
So you know,
4 chords.
and I think Green Day's the same way. Like there's a way that Green Day sounds. There's a way that there's a way that the record labels want them to sound. There's a way that there's a style that they have to go by, and they have to stick to their guns in a way. And when they're
you don't have to.
21.
when they're millions of dollars rolling in the Benjamins and shit, and they aren't those
Why aren't
struggling
they learning? Why are
musicians.
these bigger bands like Weezer and Green Day learning from all the cool indie bands that everybody likes?
That's true.
Is it just
White
the
Reaper
money?
is
They
like
just want money?
yeah, play with them.
I think they're literally just like have been too rich for like 15 years, and they have they're not living the same life
Yeah,
at all
exactly.
that they've lived.
no, that happens with actors and like stuff. Yeah,
it's
not
too
like
far
that.
removed.
Yeah,
too far removed. Yeah, they're always on planes. They're
But
at their
I feel like
first
Billy
class.
Joe's not too far removed because his sons. Are
You know, I
cool-ass
think
bands
his
and he knows all the
even-
scene. He knows all about the scenes now.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he knows, but he's still like.
he doesn't want to be
I
compared to
don't know.
Justin Bieber.
That's true.
I'm not fucking waves. I'm not waves.
No, yeah, they do.
1980 fucking nine.
If they were like Jack White is a good example for someone that's constantly evolving himself, constantly like coming out with like a new like he's sticking to the fuzz and stuff and all
Yeah.
that, but like and his songs pretty much sound like a Jack White song, but I mean
he has always done a good job.
He's doing a thing where he wants to produce like the most authentic version.
No.
He's not trying to be a parody of himself. He's always trying to. And like David Bowie's a good example too.
Yeah.
He's always
Yeah.
reinventing himself.
No,
Always
exactly.
kind of, Prince is another
Speaks.
Speaks. Always
One of our favorites
I think
here.
the true artists always
Love
reinvent
Speaking.
themselves.
We love
Yeah.
Speaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking Madonna,
Friends with him on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Who's
God.
Doja Cat just came out with that like weird alter ego, the Starlight, or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
and like that weird song.
I don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
she's
about-
But she's doing something different. That's like like
Back
oh,
to
here's this.
White Reaper though.
I'm excited for their
There's free show in Ferndale, Michigan.
Yeah.
Pickin' Whiskey,
What?
July 16th.
Shout
I'll
out.
be
They
there.
get a guarantee.
Yeah,
So,
hopefully we'll all be there.
Yeah, every year, our hometown where we went to high school does Pig and Whiskey.
It's a big
Pig and
festival.
Whiskey Festival.
big
Yeah.
Barbecue.
and
Would it be fun
arts.
to do a live
And
podcast?
They
there?
have sweet ass bands every year that play.
yeah.
This is
I'm pretty sure I played.
Nice
that one year.
food.
You played. That's sweet
Yeah.
as bands, but
Yeah,
I played there.
Sweet ass
nice.
band.
Including
Brother
a sweet-ass
Son?
band.
Yeah.
No, Brother Son did play there, didn't they?
Didn't Cabin 7 play one of them too?
Did you guys play
Pretty sure me and
DIY?
Scott,
or-
yeah, me and Scott went to see
Oh,
you
we
guys
did
on
do
that stage.
DIY,
Oh,
yeah.
DIY.
That's another
Yeah,
festival
different
in Ferndale.
festival, yeah.
outside?
Yeah.
Big stage. It's fun. Who else? Oh, you played with Black Lips, didn't you? Shared
Black
the
Lips.
stage
That
with
wasn't
Black
Pig and
Lips,
Whiskey, but it was
Just
Oh,
loving
no.
touch.
It was a Ferndale Love and Touch show. It was a
Yeah.
festival though.
It's a festival.
Yeah, it was a
right?
festival.
We played right before them. Yeah.
That's one of my
It was
favorite
cool.
bands.
That was so cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was surf punk Cali scene
Yeah.
with White Reaper and all them. Yeah, that
It's
was
gonna
one
be
of the- that
so
was one of
cool
the
to see White
god
Reaper in
bands
Ferndale.
back in the day.
Dude, that
One day we have to
Burgerama
talk
4.
about the Burgerama 4 trip. We won't
Yeah.
get into it right
We should bring
now,
Andrew
but
on.
We'll have
Yeah,
Andrew
me
on
too.
and we'll
Yeah.
talk about that
That'd be-
fucking trip because it was one
It
of
was
the highlights
epic,
of my life.
dude.
Yeah.
It was pretty
But
fun.
We won't get into it right now.
Remember the watermelon?
Yeah, I do.
The
I
watermelon.
remember the watermelon.
But as far as like albums, do you guys have any?
I was going to talk about some more shows.
Oh, I was just
Coming
if
up.
we want to pick like an album for next episode. That
Yeah.
When does the new Hives record come out,
It's
Ross?
they come out with
There's
a couple
two
singles.
singles.
I think it doesn't come out until like August.
Okay.
we could.
can't choose
I
that.
haven't listened to it.
I want to see. I had never seen the Hives live, and they did like these pre-sale tickets because they're playing L Club in Detroit, which is a small ass venue for them.
Right.
And they came out like these. I don't know if it was just for people on the mailing list or something, but like my dad and some of my cousins got tickets already.
Yeah.
And I unfortunately didn't get one, but on like a wait list
Damn.
for a ticket, and I'm really
Nice.
hoping
Dude,
I
I'm
get it.
praying you get
Because
it.
that would be
Yeah.
crazy at L Club.
Dude, seeing them-
Hives.
dude, they their outfits are
Oh my
sick,
God.
dude. Now and they look better than ever. They were on.
Dude, every album is so good. Every album has at least 4 hit songs. On
There's
there.
they're amazing. Hives are amazing.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite bands.
Their attitude, they still got the fucking like the rock and punk attitude. Like on
My dad
stage.
has seen them multiple times
They're
at
such
Riot
good
Fest, and he said every time they're the best band. They're
That's-
just
yeah.
They put on like just a show. Like
They put on a show, and it's just them too. Like, well, I've just been seeing a lot of live clips of them lately, and they were on Howard Stern, and they fucking threw down on Howard Stern. Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
come on, and they get the crowd. Come on.
yeah, yeah, and they're like Asian, like fine
He
wine.
always goes. Yeah, he always
Asian,
goes in
like,
the crowd
fine wine.
and like
Did
does.
you see him? He swung his mic and he knocked himself in the head. And
Oh
had
my
this,
God.
Like, he had this like.
But he's still going.
Blood, he's still going.
Still going.
He's got blood gushing down everywhere.
And they're
He's still going.
Swedish.
I don't know. Where
I think they're from Sweden.
Dude, they're so good.
Dude, yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands.
If they have
but
a
they have
new-
a new record coming out.
Yeah,
I'm
if they have a
really
new
excited about that.
album
What
coming
about,
out, then we can check that out for next episode.
Oh, they have the new King Gizzard album.
That's what I was gonna say.
New
The
metal
newest King
thrash
Gizzard.
metal
Let's listen-
album.
Oh,
Should we just? Because if we're not sure if that album's out
Motor
yet,
Spirit.
I haven't listened to the newest King
Dragon.
Gizzard yet. So
Listen to Dragon, bro. It's a
Dragon
epic-
was my favorite one.
That's the best one.
First I thought it was going to be Gila, and then Dragon was next.
Yeah,
And I was
Me
like,
too.
Dragon.
what's the
Dude.
newest album called?
The new album?
It's called
What's it
Petro Dragon.
Yeah, Petro.
Petro Dragonic and the Apocalyptic, blah blah blah. And it says "or," and it has a whole other long title.
Oh my
too.
God.
Okay.
So it's like,
Whatever you
it's
want.
called Petro Dragon.
Should we do that for next week or next
I'm
episode?
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to
listened
listen
to it
to
only
it,
once.
and
So
yeah.
I'm down to listen to it again.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
metal.
haven't, I haven't really
I haven't
listened to it at all.
yet.
It's
so.
metally.
Nice.
It's a
It's-
good
Sweet.
thrash
I love
metal
that.
album.
Yeah.
Oh, heck
It's like
yeah.
the new of young Metallica.
Yeah, yeah,
I
Yeah.
like it. I like
It's
it.
real thrashy. It's kind. It reminds me. There's parts in it too that remind me of. 'Cause
I
see,
love-
I know Stu McKenzie is a big fan of Tool.
Is he the singer?
Yeah,
I don't
Stu,
know
Yeah.
the
Stu
band members'
McKenzie.
names, but
Stu McKenzie's he's the
Well,
guy
talk
that makes
about a-
all the guitar thing.
A band that's like really evolved too. That just like changed. You know.
To me,
they evolve
changed
every
the game.
freaking record.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
Changed, they changed the game in a lot of
They're jazz,
no one's
they're
caught
metal,
up to
they're
it.
psychedelic, they're everything.
They're literally
they're
everything.
everything. They're like the same band, and they're everything.
They can play a
that any
jazz
band
club, or
wants
they
to
can play, or they can open up for AC/DC or something.
Right,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like, they can
literally.
do-
Yeah, and open up any
crazy.
festival and do marathon festivals where they're doing 4-hour-long like concerts,
And
and
they're
they're doing it 4 days in a row, 3 days.
And every
in a
time
row.
they come to Detroit, tickets sold out
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, minutes, dude.
It's so hard to get a ticket.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they sold out the Masonic Temple. That's a huge venue. It's
Yeah,
5,000
huge.
people.
And they're not even from. They're from Australia too. They're
they're
selling out
Australia,
venues and
all
everywhere,
over the
all over the world.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
writing their own, renting their own like semi trucks and shit.
I don't know if they anymore, but I remember they used to have 2 drummers and they would face each other and play like the same
Yeah.
fills and everything. Like
yeah,
Aw.
they're pretty like
in sync.
in
Yeah, they're like
sync,
looking
yeah.
at each other. Like,
That's cool.
And, it's just one of the every
I don't know
band,
if they
every
still
single
have that.
band that you see, other than like the Hives and these bands we normally talk about, even White Reaper, they don't have in-ear clicks or whatever. I mean, a lot of bands do, like
Oh,
especially
yeah.
metal bands, and a lot of
Yeah.
like crazy, like they want to keep.
They need the time.
consistency. They need
Yeah.
the time, or they need the consistent, like chorus 3, 2,
Earpiece in
1,
their ear.
yeah, or like song starts intro 3, 2, 1, bam, and then click, 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 it keeps you all on time. and
yeah,
all
that's
that.
more like for
Pop
pop
punk.
artists and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like,
I get it. You wanna be consistent for your
Yeah,
audience.
yeah,
And you're
for
thinking
sure.
more about the audience, But when a band is just like a freaking powerhouse, when
can
you
do
see-
it.
I saw
without
King Giz
have
live.
a freaking click it. The same clicks running in
Yeah.
their heads individually, and they're on sync.
Yeah,
It's
it's
crazy.
always in sync.
It's
you know?
just dude.
Cool.
The drummer Michael
different.
Cavanaugh. He's just
And he looks like he's barely
symmetrical.
moving. He's all wrist work, and I noticed he's so
Yeah.
good.
He's
He
too
doesn't
good.
break a sweat, and he's doing
doesn't
some
break a
crazy.
sweat, and he's
It's
just
insane.
playing. He's playing.
He's doing
this
crazy
album.
time signatures.
It's
This
insane,
album
yeah.
is he's
Right.
doing
Time
9.5
signatures?
minutes going.
And the different time signatures, like
No,
sometimes
it's
I
insane.
can't. Sometimes I try to guess when the snare is about to hit, and I'm off. Sometimes, like what the fuck?
Because
I'm
it
a drummer.
changes. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Some talent, man. Love
So,
music.
is that the album we want to talk about?
Yes.
Music.
Cool.
King Gizzard's
Bob,
newest-
King Gizzard
Thank
and the
you for
Lizard
listening to
Wizard.
our Bob Music.
Music time.
Music time.
Should we move into our game?
Well, okay, so we're playing a game. We want to play a game every episode.
Game time.
And,
Game
it
time.
involves like, it involves something that we can say and like into the mic because there's going to be people listening too. You know, that's
Right.
why I love this game because it's because we have to mimic. Or it gives you a phrase. This card, it'll give you a phrase that you have to say, and everyone else has to guess what you're actually trying to say. It's called incoherent, right?
Incoherent.
Incoherent, and it gives you like
Is it incoherent or incoherent?
incoherent. Oh, because hearing, right?
Yeah.
You can't hear it really
Yeah.
well.
You don't hear it.
This is something that we like to do. It's like have little segments and little game segments, movie segments, music segments. Let us know if anything else you want us to talk about as well.
Moving on. Game time.
Go first, David. Do it.
All right. So the first phrase is a puff my eye beggar aid.
Say that one more time into the mic, please, so we can all hear you, including the audience.
A puff my eye beggar aid.
My puff by eye Bakerade.
Wait, can I see the card?
A puff.
My
A puff my eye
Bakerade.
Bakerade. A puff my eye Bakerade.
Above my pay grade.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
There you go, Sean.
Damn, Sean got that one.
That's true
But
for
that's the
Sean.
game right there.
But that's
It
above
gives
my
you-
pay grade.
It
Yeah.
gives you a phrase. A puff my eye Bakerade.
In gibberish.
In gibberish,
And you
right?
have to
So
guess.
back, you have to,
Let's
yeah,
do
yeah.
first
They
to
get
five.
it. They get it.
They get it. I
Okay,
hope
it's my
they
turn?
get it.
All right.
Go.
Layperson.
I mean,
What?
I did.
fine.
What?
Chris.
oh, go ahead.
What happened?
No,
Do
you-
it.
I got
Oh,
one.
you got one? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there's only one deck.
Oh, is it?
No.
So do-
I-
What is this?
Chris can go. Chris,
Okay.
can
Okay.
go.
Did you wanna-
Let's go.
I got my own deck
Yeah,
if you want.
You want your own
Let's go.
I got my own deck.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
go.
My deck's over here.
The card is
Been swamp.
Day Hey Dust Cuz Day Anus. Come on, it's an easy
Day,
one.
day, cuz.
I know it. I
Day,
don't
anus.
haven't seen the answer.
They hate us because they hate us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Oh,
Yo,
no,
they hate us 'cause
no,
they
it's not.
hate us.
It's not.
Oh, they hate
It's
us because they
actually
ain't.
not. No, it is. You won.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here you go.
They hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us 'cause they ain't us.
Yeah, because they
That was an
ain't
easy
us.
one.
Yeah.
All
Isn't
right.
that a Workaholics?
No, that was in
Interview.
Interview, yeah, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
they hate us because they ain't us, man.
We can't talk about
Alright.
that guy anymore, can we?
No.
Sean's turn.
Wow. Oh, this is
Wow.
mine.
So many fallen.
Fog pitch is skit moan hay. Fog pitch is skit moan hay. Fog pitch
moan hay.
is skit moan hay.
Fog pitch is
What's
skate
the
Monet.
What's the freaking
Monet.
the
Skip Monet.
the
Fog pitch escape.
what's it called? What am I trying to freaking say? What's the is it pop culture or is it what's the category?
The category is you're an idiot. It's yellow. I don't know what category yellow is.
Wait, let me see
Whatever,
There's too
whatever
many
yellow it
gibberish
is,
again.
but your hint
Show the
is
gibberish.
ignorant motto,
And say it again.
and it's fog pitch is skit moan hay.
Ignorant motto.
Fog pitch is skip Monet.
Fuck bitches, skip Monet.
Just get money.
There you go.
Fuck
Yeah.
bitches, get money.
Yes, let's go.
that's good.
Yeah,
Chris.
you didn't say it
Because
right.
he didn't say it. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gave you a
All right.
good
You almost had it. Yeah.
Ross is
He
sure.
Ross is like, yeah, fuck bitches, I'll get money. And like,
No,
did
he said, "Fuck, bitch, we got money."
yeah, money. Yeah, he still like didn't just come like
Yeah, it
he
did
said
not
mon
come
hay. Yeah, mon hay. He still said mon
Monet.
hay.
Fuck, bitches get money.
Money.
I didn't click.
He's
All
like,
right.
yeah, I knew
Go,
that
Russ.
thing.
Right.
Want me to go?
Yes, sir.
Can I pick whatever?
You can pick
Anyone.
whatever.
Big con, any con.
Ball hacked out.
Ball hacked out.
Ball hacked out. Ball hacked out.
Oh no!
You
All
just
decked
said
out.
it,
all
dude.
decked out.
You just said it.
Ball.
No, you just said
No,
it.
he didn't. He's a
just
ball
said
Ball
hacked
hacked
out.
out.
Ball hacked out.
Bald head.
Ball hacked out.
Ball hacked out.
Ball hacked out.
What the heck does that
Balls
mean?
are out. Ball
hacked out. Ball hacked out.
Don't act out. Don't
Ball
act
hacked
out.
out.
Ball act out.
Ball hacked out.
Ball.
I'm trying to say it different ways. Ball hacked out. Ball hacked out.
What?
Ball hacked out. Give us a hint.
You want a hint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Drunken darkness.
All blacked out.
Yeah. He said it. He said blacked out.
Yeah, did I? I didn't
Yeah, you
notice.
did.
Yeah, because I was trying to think. I'm like, what did I say?
I'm pissed.
Damn, good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Righty.
Good job. Good job. Good game. Good game.
Cram here.
Quack his sex straw. Quack his sex straw. Quack
Quack
his
his-
extra.
Quack is extra.
Quack is extra.
Crack is extra?
Crack is extra.
Something else is extra.
I know.
Quack is extra.
Quack his. So
Quack?
quack is
Quack. What the
Quack.
frick is
quack
quack?
is sex.
You guys want a
Quack
hint?
is the word.
Yeah, hint.
Quack is a word.
You guys
Quack.
gonna get it as soon as I say the hint.
Black.
Quack
Chipotle.
is extra. Guac is extra.
Your grok.
Oh, black is
Oh,
extra.
yeah. Yep.
It always
Shit, dude.
is.
Yep.
Quack is
Unfortunately.
extra.
I hate that.
I hate that.
Why is
I'm gonna-
guac so, it's like
I'm gonna make
$3, $4
It's not even good guac either. Let's
It is
get
good
it.
guac.
No.
No. $4 more.
It's not
Yes,
fresh. It's not.
I want to spend
not
$12
worth
bucks getting a
I'll make
big
my own
burrito.
guac.
I don't want a freaking $15
Thank you.
burrito.
My own guac.
Make your own guac. Yeah.
Yep.
Make-
All right,
That's
Chris.
a motto. Make
All
your
right,
own
my
guac.
turn.
Make your own guac.
Suck your own
Do
cock.
it. Yeah, make your own guac.
The card is. The card is. Harley Booth. Harley Booth.
Charlie Booth. Is that proof?
Nope.
I don't know.
Harley Booth.
Charlie.
You're close. You're very close.
Charlie Puth.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Ugh.
Charlie Puth. Yeah,
Who the
ew.
hell is Charlie Puth?
He's that dude that did the Puth thing.
He's a pop
Okay.
artist.
Yeah.
He actually
See
really,
you
it's
again.
actually really interesting.
Yeah, he is actually.
He has like perfect pitch, and he can like ding on a coffee cup and like
That's a
sing the
D-sharp.
note and note. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, crazy.
Wow.
So he can make any song he wants ever, and just
Who's that
whatever
one
he
dude
wants
that's
music.
that kind of annoys me all the time? That's he's like ooh, and he does like with the audience. He'll do like the what is his fucking name?
I
can't
don't know,
think
but
of it.
remember that guy that would be on YouTube that we would watch with Austin? And he'd
That's
be
it.
like,
They
my
do the
highest note.
highest
and he'd be
note.
like,
I was gonna say, yeah, that guy. And he's like,
he's like highest note ever hit ever. He goes,
yeah, it's like an
He's
F.
like,
it's like
he
a
looks like he's about to
30-second
shoot himself or
video.
something. He's
Yeah.
like,
He said, I just hit like the E, like sharp, you know, and the high, like third octave or whatever.
It's your turn, Shiny Berry.
Crampere heave ot caw.
Okay, what?
Crampere heave ot caw. Crampere
heave
heave ot caw.
Compare heat up.
Oh, it says call.
Cranberry
Caw.
heave.
Creme brulee hot cough.
Creme brulee coffee.
Cranberry souffle. Cranberry heave out call.
Cranberries, he coughs.
You're close with that.
Cranberry?
Yeah.
Cranberry, he vodka. Oh, it's cranberry, he vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it right.
Cranberry heave ot.
You guys know what I'm saying? I'm saying it.
What? This is
Cranberry sauce. I don't. There's a word.
Cranberry
He vodka.
sauce.
Hot sauce.
Cranberry
Cranberry hot
sauce.
Cranberry.
delicious. This is
It's just
Spiked-
cranberry
spiked
sauce.
juice.
Spiked juice.
spike juice.
Cranberry. Cranberry.
Cranberry vodka.
Cranberry vodka. Oh.
I knew. I just wanted to see if you could do it. Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry heave hot call.
Yeah, heave
Cranberry
ot.
Yeah,
heave
I don't like the heave part.
I know.
How's that
Heave-
vod?
That threw
It's
me
not
off.
at
That threw
all.
me off.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your jar?
Can I borrow your charger?
We did that one, man.
Ding, ding, ding,
All right,
ding.
give it
We
to him.
got a
Give it to
winner.
Just fuck it.
No,
Take it.
we won't do that one.
No, it's
All right, fine.
Yeah.
we have to play that
Pass
5
one.
anyways.
Yeah, we gotta play till 5, so I'll keep it. I got
Okay.
4.
Let me
Should we
let's
keep
see
it that
the
one?
ones.
Yeah, keep it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
These are
You
easy.
didn't get
We
your
all
win
knew
the
what it
first
was.
one,
Might
so
well.
might
Might
as well get a real win.
Are he ya nug ronde?
Ariana Grande.
Oh, damn!
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! I just won.
Chris won.
Chris won.
Ding, 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 ding.
Chris is
won.
the winner.
Chris 2.
Our
Chris
tally
3.
right
Chris
now.
4.
Chris P.
He is in the lead with 2 wins.
That took a lot out of me. You know what's funny is that the first time I ever played this game, I was with like a couple buds, and we
a couple buds.
a couple of buds. We smoked a couple of buds, so it was pretty high. And I was playing it, and remember, me and Leo hated the game because we couldn't get any of them right. Everyone's just like Ariana Grande, whatever. And we're like, "Fuck, dude," and we're high as shit. And then all of a sudden, Leo just starts getting a bunch, and I'm still getting none.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was one of those things where I was getting so mad that I was just like, all right, I'm just going to be on my phone. I'm not really going to play. So I'm really happy that I won right now because
You win.
You get it now.
Yeah, you get it.
clicked.
yeah,
it
it
clicked
finally
for you.
clicked.
Yeah, because you gotta hear it. You gotta hear it. Really hear it, and like piece together the sounds. In order to figure out the.
Yeah, no, we explained the rules at the beginning.
Yeah. Just for everyone to know. It's just like
Yeah.
They know because we talked about it.
So,
Played it
on the
before.
podcast.
Just a gentle reminder.
Played it 2 episodes ago. I'm not sure if that's
David?
being released or not.
Same people.
I
We can
thought
cut that out if it's
to
not.
shut your
Oh,
trap.
wow.
We can cut it. Think about what's going on with the Titanic right now?
Oh, the submarine that was trying to
Yeah,
go see it.
Yeah.
and
So
I don't know anything about
these
that.
5 people paid like $250,000 to go in this tiny ass submarine in the bottom of the ocean and go explore the Titanic.
15,000.
They left on
Yeah.
I think it's 2.5 miles deep, which
Yeah.
doesn't sound crazy, but like in
No,
the
that's
water,
crazy.
That's
That's
a lot of pressure.
insanely deep. Yeah. Crazy
and
amount
cold
of
water
pressure.
too. I don't know if that's.
So they left on this like
That's
navigational tour or whatever.
They
last
spent
Friday
$250,000 each
to
for
go
people?
on this. Yeah, for 5. I don't know for each or whatever, but I think the cost
lot
of
of
it
money.
was.
But they were all rich, like as fuck.
Yeah,
$1 billion.
obviously.
Yeah. So they went down in the submarine last Friday. They were supposed to go back up on Sunday. They lost
And they
all
never
communication.
Came up.
Yeah, at this
What?
point, they're keeping track. They're trying to search for them, but at this point, there's
they're
like
gone.
less than. Yeah, if they're still alive, they have less than
Like
11
10
hours
or 9 hours right
Oh,
now.
of
they're
oxygen.
gone.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
Oh,
horrible.
they're
sad.
still down there right
and
now.
like I'm reading. Yeah, I mean,
Talk
they
about
haven't
pain
found
for
them.
your death, huh?
And
Talk about like staring at the
I think
barrel of death. Yeah.
they're-
Yeah.
I've seen some videos where they're hearing banging
Yeah.
like every 30 minutes.
The army or
was,
like,
like,
the
as of
military
today, I
can
think.
hear, in the Navy.
They can hear.
It's like finding sounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
they can
almost
hear.
sounds
picking up unusual. It's crazy.
why would it be?
It's
fake?
crazy.
It's crazy.
because it's the
For a
Titanic,
story?
and it's it's Titanic. We're gonna send some
I
people.
don't
There
know.
should be a movie coming out.
Just-
soon.
But
They're
it
gonna
was just
redo
some,
the Titanic.
some people
Why
that
don't they
were
just send a
really.
drone down
It was
there?
some guy that was really excited. It was literally the captain of the boat. It was his like design that he was like, yeah, like it was kind of the same thing with the Titanic. He was like, yeah, this thing can like go down there and like.
It's gonna go down
freaking
there and take all the
search it up,
pressure
it'll
it
be
wants,
good.
man.
Yeah, and, like,
We're gonna shoot it down there and it'll be 250.
Let me- who wants to go down with me?
It's
Yeah.
like a bunch of rich
You guys need
people.
to see-
Exactly.
So
It's
were
too
they just
convenient.
rich people?
I don't know.
Or
It's
were
too,
they like?
they're stupid?
I don't know
in my
if all
opinion.
professions, but
I
there's
hope
a
they're
couple
all
rich
right,
people
but
on there.
kind of dumb for them.
But
to
you
do
guys
that.
need to see the controller that they're using
Yeah.
for this. It's literally
A
it
game
looks like
controller.
a game controller, like a
And a
PlayStation.
PS2.
Yeah,
Or like
like
a
a
Switch.
PlayStation.
A PlayStation
Yeah,
2.
It has like the
Controller.
Joy-Cons and buttons.
To control
where-
what? The
So
submarine?
The submarine.
So some guy
Submarine.
made this submarine,
And
not just like a company.
Sean just told me this on the car right here.
That's not like an
Apparently,
army. Like
Yeah.
The remote controller, it's not even on board. It's remote.
Yeah.
So the
They're-
person who's controlling the submarine isn't even in the submarine, apparently.
Yeah. That's what I heard. Like, it's not even like being controlled. It's like remotely
This whole
controlled.
thing is a big old clusterfuck.
It
Apparently,
sounds so
it has
crazy, dude.
A fail
that's
safe
scary though.
if
Just
it
imagine
goes.
how scary and dark it is.
Yeah.
I saw a
Your shit
diagram
is-
of what it looks like in there. You can't even
What
stand
the
up.
fuck?
You're sitting down the entire time. There's 5 people in there. They have a tiny little box in the corner where you can use for the bathroom.
It probably seems. Can they see out of it? There's like at least
I
a
don't know if they have
window.
cameras.
Yeah, I
it
don't
looks
know.
from the outside. The pictures I've seen, it looks like it's just covered.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Wild.
10.
so there's no windows or anything, and
they probably
they're
have
lost
cameras on the outside or something. But
what if they had cameras and see some creepy ass monster fish down there?
So you can't even see it through the window, and you're still going to look through a monitor to look at the Titanic. Why don't you just send a drone down there?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Hey, why do you want to see it so bad?
But,
it's a freaking boat. It's a big boat.
5 people that probably can't fucking boat.
The boat staying down there is going to be down there.
The pressure is so deep down there. The pressure is so strong that you probably can't even have like traditional like windows.
No,
like,
exactly. Exactly.
You probably just have to keep it as structurally sound as possible.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like Yellow Submarine with like the the telescopes up top.
Yeah. We all live in a yellow submarine.
All right, they're definitely going to strike that.
Right.
The Beatles don't mess around.
Yeah, they don't mess around. No, but so that kind of ties in with the men who's. I mean, if we had like some psychological warriors that could just like see where they are right now and be like, yeah, they're right down there. Like, go get them.
They are.
They can't even track
2,000 feet deep. No,
2023.
They lost
communication.
Yeah.
What if they made it there and they saw it?
Ross, it's goofy, Ross.
It's too.
They have no tracker on them. They have no idea where they're at. They just know that they were by the Titanic.
What if they got there and they saw it and they're like, "Sweet, all right, let's go back up." And
the guy's like, "Yeah,
yeah." What the thing I'm thinking about?
It's not working. What do you mean it's not working?
What do you mean it's not working?
I'm really freaking out right now.
I paid you fucking $250,000. It better be fucking working.
Oh my!
They
have some assholes on board that. I mean, people who spend that much money to go down there. I mean,
raise your hand if we're eating the captain first.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Is like, okay, the first person like that dies down there.
Oh yeah,
and then like
you gotta be like, they're saying that
like,
food,
it's scary.
Oxygen.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I don't know how like
your thought. I know.
Apparently, the thing is like food and water wasn't going to be a concern, but oxygen is if they're still alive, oxygen is going to kill them first. The lack of it.
Oh yeah.
I
hate
water.
And how long do they have left currently?
Around like 10 or 9 hours
at this point.
Today? They said that today?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel like
hours ago, it was like
we
12
made
hours.
too many jokes.
I said I don't
know. People are already going crazy online.
On Twitter,
what if there's
Facebook,
like one guy left?
Awful jokes, and it's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
An ongoing search.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fun game. We already did the conspiracy stuff.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we
talked
about the freaking Titanic thing.
That's a conspiracy?
It's not current events.
I figured
He brought up conspiracy
events, all that stuff.
He said you talked about psychic people being real.
We talked about
psychic what? Oh,
people powers being real.
Oh, remote viewing is real.
Yeah,
that's their whole documentaries and shit.
Yeah, FaceTime.
Yeah.
Remote viewing.
That's funny.
Yeah,
dude, it's called FaceTime.
All right. Do we have any closing topics?
I don't know, but I found something interesting on the internet.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The videos.
Dyson?
What?
That makes the vacuums?
Yeah.
Dyson? Dude, they're coming out with air purifiers that you wear like a mask on your face. I thought that was crazy.
That's crazy.
I will pull up a picture.
The air quality warranty.
Well, it's probably for like
air
cities and stuff, like cities. But like, are people... Is that going to be a thing? Are we just going to start wearing those? Like,
the air quality has been shit the last few days because of our last a couple months because of the wildfires. But have you seen the video of the wildfires when they're all starting at the same time and shit?
Oh yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
What's that?
Are you talking about in Canada?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's in Canada. It's in right up. It's in.
Wasn't
Quebec.
that? I heard something about that too being a little conspiracy.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean,
because why are they starting fires?
Also, they were saying like,
well, the sun's starting the fires.
I think the fires are intentional.
The sun is starting the fires.
Yeah, it's the warm weather.
Here's the masks, though.
The dry heat,
and it gives you like clean, fresh air
all at the same time.
Well, that happens every summer. You know, we do like that.
But it like in the same
cares
minute.
about my
like,
freaking
I know. And I did see that. I'm
a
little questionable. I agree with you a little, but I'm also playing the devil's advocate. You know. Where it's like, it is like this does happen. You know, wildfires do happen every single year.
Like how
around this time?
Yeah, they do.
You know,
I have a funny story that I heard on another podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Chris Farley story, and Chris Farley was John Lovitz. Is that his name? The guy in the Benchwarmers. He has a voice like that.
John Lovitz.
Lovitz, yeah, of course, Lovitz.
Oh yeah.
So Chris Farley and him were buds, and he was always at his house. He was always at John's house. And one time Chris was there when Lovitz wasn't there, and there was a big fire happening in California, and it was close by. So John rings up Chris. He answers the phone. He's like, "What's up?" And John goes, "There's a big fire. Like, how's it?" He goes, "How's it looking outside?" And Chris Farley goes, "Well, there's a little bit of a draft going on." He thought it was just like clouds or like he doesn't know. He doesn't know anything about the fire, but I guess the whole neighborhood's evacuating and stuff. And John Lovitz is telling him, "There's a big fire. Like that's smoke you're seeing. There's not a draft or clouds."
Yeah.
He's like, "You gotta get out of there or whatever." Chris is like, "Well, okay." And then he's like, "But first," he's like, "I need you to like just some personal belongings just in case anything happens that I really need. Just grab like a bag or a pillowcase."
Was he calling him from
He's calling him
from
yeah.
New York or something? Oh.
And he's like, I don't know where he's at, but he's calling him. He's like, "Get like some of my personal belongings that like he cherishes, and so just put them in the bag or a pillowcase, whatever. Bring them with you, a few things." And Chris goes, "I'm not doing that." He's like, "Chris, what do you mean? You're staying at my house. You use my car to go and just grab my stuff." He's like, "No, I'm not doing it." And he hangs up the phone, and he never got his stuff. He just didn't want to do it.
Why?
He just
Fucking
didn't. He
middle
just
of
wanted.
fire.
He's like,
He's like, "No,
Fortunately, no.
Not doing that.
do it."
I'm not
I thought it
doing
was
that.
so funny. He just
That's
did not
hilarious.
want to do it.
Oh my gosh.
Goodbye.
What a freaking legend!
Clown. Yeah, legend. For real.
I watch some Tommy Boy or
Oh.
Black Sheep or something.
Yeah.
Not for like this or anything, but I just gotta watch it.
Yeah,
again.
just
It's just
for-
so good.
I watched I watched Tommy Boy not too long ago.
Nice.
again,
Yeah, me
you know?
too.
Beverly Hills
Yeah.
Ninja.
I think it was
Yeah, I
after
watched
heard that
Beverly
story.
Hills. Recently.
All right, guys. Well, this has been another episode of
The Delta City Podcast.
All right.
Delta,
Nope,
Delta.
nope,
Oh.
nope, you're doing it wrong.
We'll get it.
You're
Hey,
doing
it's the
first
third
we just-
episode, all right?
All right, guys. Good night.
Cheers.
Good evening. Or no.
Good
Nope.
night.
That's wrong too.
We'll get this, dude.
All right,
Good
guys.
morning. We're going to be a podcast and it's going to be successful.
All right.
We just want to say have a good morning, a good evening, or a good night.
Thank you for tuning
Whenever you're
in.
watching. This has been another episode of the Delta
Delta.
Delta.
City. Okay, stop it. Stop. Okay,
Cut the camera. Cut the camera. Oh my God.